Anymore.
Alrighty, folks. Hello and welcome to Kentucky Motor Speedway. My name is John Theodore, streaming live at twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. Recorded version of this broadcast in the full race archive at youtube.com/John Theodore. So however you are tuning in, thank you for watching. If you like my stuff, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitch. Throw a like, thumbs up on any of the videos that you like, and appreciate your support. We got 132 laps here, 33 lap stages, and we're going green right now. This is the Simulation Stock Car Association AdPro Challenger Series at Kentucky. 10th starting spot in the number 27 It's Water I Swear Chevrolet Camaro. And we're through turn one.
Outside. Still out there.
And already making some moves coming off of four. Using up those fresh tires while I got them. Don't want to burn them off. Do need to take care of these because they got to last me 33 laps. Even if there's a caution in this stage, I'm not planning on pitting. Look at how they're racing up front, though. This is some good stuff. Hope the TV audience is enjoying this as much as I am.
31.626. Still there.
And there are some bumps in those corners that are nerve-wracking.
Inside. Still inside. Still there. Still there. Clear. Clear.
Well, got back around me. Like I said, we might be looking at that Haviland car all night long. No Mr. Bubbles tonight.
31.
Texaco Haviland instead. Ford Mustang looks a little bit better than them pick-em-up trucks do, that's for sure.
Outside. 31.5.
Got down to the inside of Clewa again.
Clear. Outside. Still outside.
Flip the apron.
Still outside.
Looks like he's pulling back on me
Clear
down
high,
the
clear
straightaway.
high. Outside. Still there. Still outside.
I think he might have me here. We'll see.
Still there, your door. 31.813. Clear.
With everyone else singled out, our battle might be the one that gets on the TV for a little bit.
Outside.
Eisenhower to the outside
Still
now.
out there. Still there, your door. Still there. Clear high, outside.
I'm struggling. I need to get up to the high side. Being on the low side is not working. Whoa.
0.014. Clear.
McFarland jumped out of it there. I wasn't going to come up in front of him, but
Lucky Rob almost tagged you there. Get Terminator. Sorry, Trey.
so I'm falling out of the top 10. Hey, strung out NY, how's it going? You're not too late. The race just started. Settling in, first stage. Try to get into a rhythm and take care of my stuff a little bit. I'm going to have something left on the tires at the end of this one. Try to make a push into the top 10, pick up at least one stage point. All about being around at the end for these things. Keep the car as clean as possible, no whammies. Man, the thing is sliding across the track coming off the corners.
31.922.
I got a little bit of a gap that's formed behind me now. Kind of riding in my own little pocket here. Things are pretty safe, no worries there. I don't have to worry about anyone in the rearview mirror, and I can focus on trying to chase down the guys in front of me.
32.049.
Nice, Emperor. Yeah, those road course ringers do like to come in and spoil our party when NIS goes to a road course in particular. And we don't really get to return the favor on them. They don't. They don't ever run like the V8 supercars on an oval or anything like that. They do come to the plate races, but they don't really spoil the party the way that they do on the road courses. Kind of taking it nice and easy. Hope I'm not grinding the right front too much with that line. And no pedals advantage at the plate tracks, right?
32.299.
Joe Johnson, I thought I had a gap, and then he's run me down. Having a rough start to this one, just like I had a rough start last night. Taking all the front brake bias out of it. I just want to try to get the thing turning in the corners.
32.462.
It's tight. Just trying to get it to rotate a little bit. Yeah, tell me about it. I got railroaded when I let someone up high earlier. I got to remember to dial that brake bias back out of it when we pit. Oh, goodness. That's not good. That's Jeff Martin and Trey Galgan.
Outside. Still outside. 32.52. Clear if you need it. Nice.
That's a couple positions.
Inside.
Galgan's going to try to pass back. Nothing doing.
32.711.
Adam Eisenhower is 1.7 in front. All right. No one pitted. There ain't going to be anyone pitting until the stage end. So that's 20 laps complete. I'm still falling back from these guys.
Clear if you need it.
Little bump from Galgan, no harm, no foul. Might have actually helped me. What, 12 laps to go now on the stage? Trying to close back in on Eisenhower. That didn't help me. But I don't think it'll hurt. That was just a graze. Uh-oh. Did Eisenhower just clip the wall? I want to stay where I am and maybe even get a spot if I could. Stage points matter. Every point that I can pick up makes a difference. Nine's looking low. And he gets tight. Now the 19's looking on the inside of him.
32.796.
I don't know if I used up my tires real early on, but I've cooled them off now. And now,
32.779.
I seem to have competitive pace with the guys that are running around me. Eric Sanford in the 19 is going to take a look to the inside.
Still there, door. Still inside.
It's just really hard to make it stick on that low line. Nine-tenths of a second. Closing in on Eisenhower. I don't know, man. We might be side by side at the line for the stage end, the way that this is looking. No more saving tires. It's just go for it. Lay down as fast a lap as we can with what we've got. That was almost a really bold move there from Sanford. Cost me a couple tenths. That might have cost me any shot I had at Eisenhower. Gerald Campbell is falling off too. Starting to get a better shape to the corners than what I had earlier in the race. So much of this stuff is just, it's subtleties. Subtle differences in your line can make such a huge difference. Dang it, thing got tight on me. Sanford got to the outside. Nice move.
Close.
That was a really well-timed move. He got right to my right rear at the perfect time. Took some of the air away from me so that I couldn't lean on it. And my car just got flat tight and pushed. I probably should have been in the middle lane rather than giving him that second lane to the outside. So it looks like I'll be 10th at the end of the stage.
What do you got now?
Go on, guys.
Was not able to catch Sanford or Eisenhower. I wasn't able to hold off Sanford, wasn't able to catch Eisenhower. But that's just stage one, so 1 point.
Full board till turn 2.
Pace car entering 2, slowing down the pace car, exiting 2.
Let's get more front brake bias back into it.
Come around to 18.
Almost got run over by the 18 there.
All right, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 19.
That would have been bad. You're right, I don't need a tear off. There's nothing on the windshield. Hey, G. Benson, how's it going, man? Welcome.
Road is open.
All right, let's go down pit road, get 4 tires and fuel. Don't hit the cone, right? That was such a mess last night in the truck race. All right.
Go man, go. Go man, go.
Hope they don't get me for extreme ghosting on that. Shouldn't. No damage repairs. Let's check the tires.
Start behind the 6.
64 right front, 90 right rear. Yeah.
Around the 6.
Uh-oh. Hope that doesn't mean that I'm getting one for a ghosting thing. I tried to drive out of my pit stall correctly. I was probably right on the line with it. Gerald Campbell's night is not off to a good start. He had a significant amount of damage on that car.
The radio that you're on has that little mini antenna on it. So if there's something pertinent you need to tell us.
I think I killed him.
Straight away.
I think I killed the tires at the start of that run when I was making the pass on Kluel.
098.
I need to be a lot more careful.
Here, which is good.
But I'm going to be restarting 9th. I already fixed it. It's back to -3. So I took that adjustment back to where it was supposed to be. I fixed it while I was getting the pit stop done. Figure I'd do that while they were doing the service on the car. And now we race to lap 66. No cautions in that first stage. Might be that kind of night. This isn't a particularly big field. So
I got another black flag for passing under the yellow for some reason.
All right, Earl, man, bring them up. Go ahead, Joe.
let's see what happens here.
Base car's off. Are you ready? Green, green.
Nice bunched start. That was.
Still need to serve that. Tell everybody to buy you in here.
1 minute 21.5 7. Outside.
I got stuck behind Kluel. I should have gone to the outside.
Still there, quarter.
That's not gonna cost me a spot like I thought it might. It looks like.
Still there, your door.
I don't see why I got that. There's no one behind me.
Still outside. 33.291. Still out there. You're clear. Outside. Still there.
Ooh, that was close. I love that kind of racing though. Alright, focusing on being smoother. I think I just killed my right front tire at the start of that last run. Then when I smoothed it out, the track started coming back to me. I guess we'll see though now that I'm back on even tires. Because I spent a lot of that run just cooling it off, taking her easy. That was when I got caught from behind, and then I ended up having something at the end of that run, so.
Inside. Still there.
Make the most, you know, do a better job of taking care of it at the start of this run. I should have more at the end.
Inside. Still there.
Galgan is relentless.
04.
41 feeding.
That didn't feel like a great entry there. Tires are complaining a little bit. This track is so much about just being really, really smooth. You want to mash out of 4, but what I'm finding is that actually like getting it easing back into the throttle. It's not that you're going to kick the back end out, but you don't want to overcharge the front tires. Overdrove it on entry again. See if that gave Galgan a run. They are really going at it for the lead up there. Yeah, maybe with them going this aggressively early in the run, if I can save my tires, I might have something for them later.
31.901.
Definitely feels like I'm being somewhat easy on the tires. But we'll see. I can think that I'm being easy on them all I want. We'll find out exactly how that has worked out when I'm comparing myself to the rest of the field at the end of this run.
Still there.
Looks like Jeff Martin's recovered. He's right behind Trey Galgan. Those two had contact earlier in the race, which was exactly what put both of them behind me. Galgan managed to complete the pass just there. Martin's on the inside trying to make it work.
Still there. Still there, right next to you.
Whew. Close.
Still there, your door. 32.299. Still there.
So I can run the high line like this all day, I feel like. He's going to burn his stuff up trying to run that low line.
Inside. Clear.
That cost me a lot of time, though.
329.
Both Galgan getting by me, and then the side-by-side battle with Martin. Lost contact with that front pack. I don't blame him for trying high. I'd try high if I were him. He's going to have to get back to me first. I think he burned his, I'm hoping that he burned his stuff up.
Inside.
Got to run again.
Still there.
That's a pretty solid run too.
One. Still inside. Clear low if you need it. Inside, inside, inside. Clear. That's a good job.
It's a good job on his part. Not on mine. You get 5 sets of tires, including what you start on. So yeah, you get to change tires 4 times. I'm losing ground to him. Guess this is just proof that I wasn't as good at saving my tires as I thought I was. Just getting a top 10 tonight might be challenging. This is feeling very similar to last night's race, where I'm spending the whole race struggling to get into the top 10. Last night I got helped by some guys in front of me wrecking late.
32.518.
Yeah, the car's fine. Just have to find a way to make speed.
Run in the middle lane, Robert. So I'm running the middle, lower high.
32.625.
Thank you.
Robert's just going way down low. He's taking the access road through 3 and 4. Dang, Emperor, that bottom split action is exciting. How are you watching it? Are you just watching the race, or are you tuned into someone's stream for it? Bet finish all. Thank you, LPC Toner Rat.
32.649.
Ghost EMP. I need some help. Yeah, clearly Kentucky is not one of my stronger tracks. I'm struggling tonight. Setup's tight.
32.811.
Clean up.
They're battling again.
32.743.
15 in the 49, going at it one more time.
Hey, Aaron, sorry about that.
Didn't work out well last time.
5.
Just struggling to find speed. No matter what line I run, it seems like I'm just a tick slower than everyone else around me. Or everyone else in front of me. Clearly faster than the guys who are behind me. Just kind of stuck back here. Four laps to the stage end.
32.854.
Puppy's found something to bark at, probably a cat. Gotcha, Emperor.
32.8.
It's not a bad idea.
Beautiful slider, Mark.
Okay, there we go. That's given us a shot at possibly getting back to the top 10. I think the 15 finally ended up using all of his stuff up. He really lost it coming off of 4 there. But I don't think it's going to be enough.
32.905.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to catch him. All right, put it out, stage end. That's it.
We'll be coming through halfway next time by. Caution.
Keep it going, Robert. Keep going. We got to get space for it.
Okay, quickly tell me what you think you had there. Single file, please. Pit road is
Let's go adjust the brake bias.
They could be lining up behind the 15.
You can't. You're going to get a black flag doing it.
I'll get a tear off. There's a little bit of stuff to clear it off there. Nice, Immortal hit. That's exactly the same thing that happened with me when I started doing iRacing. I just stopped playing everything else.
Hitting this out.
It's racing, you know. It's really hard to classify this as playing a game. This is, I hop on here and I'm racing. It's just straight up competitive racing. Halfway, bets are closed. All right. So, yeah, we wouldn't be able to make it on fuel for the duration of the last stage. Definitely need to pit once. Early caution, and we might be able to make it on fuel. Aren't going to be a lot of varying strategies here with tires. Ooh. That was close. Let's get the brake bias shifted over back.
Go, 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 go! Single file, please.
All right.
I had no choice. Cameras backed up halfway in the pit road.
Didn't gain anything there, but didn't lose anything.
All right, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 65.
You did not beat me up.
Apparently I did.
All right. Let's see what the tires looked like at the end of that one. 74 on the right front, so I did do a better job of taking care of the right front, but it's still getting burned up something fierce, and I don't know really what I can do about it. Just got to keep adjusting my line. Looks like I did gain a spot up to 10th. I don't know. Oh. One car is in pit road.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 65.
Yeah, 10% better, but 6 less laps. Yeah, I don't know. It's
Hey,
a little
what
bit
are
better.
you doing back here? Just go through my pit stall.
Oh wow.
Too much front brake. There you go. Yeah, yeah.
No, sliding through a pit stall is an understatement on what you did. That was that was enjoyable to watch.
This run will have a green
Well,
stop
after I flipped
if
through, I backed
it
up,
goes green.
Stopped, and then it said, "Oh, you're too far to the right." So then I was like, "Crap! I got to back up 4, go farther to the left." It was a nightmare. I think it took 30 seconds to get in my pit box.
So we got Kyle Camry. He'll be flying back by us.
Yeah, I heard him on the broadcast.
Gerald Campbell's getting the lap back.
He's still there.
So he's going to be back on the lead lap.
Should be on the outside according to this.
All right.
1 minute 28.
Our Patrick 34, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, no, I mean, green flag stops are fun. I like having them, but I like stage racing too. I like both. I don't know. So there are 60 laps to go right now, and it says we got 48.1, so we'll definitely need a green flag stop. So let's see, I mean, it's been a largely mistake-free race for me. I've just been slow, so get up on the wheel and get it. 500-mile race, you had to be perfect? I guess, I mean, I don't know.
All right, well, man, let's get those things cleaned up real well. You're ready to go.
There were a lot more cautions back in the day
Big man, do your job.
because of mechanical failures. So I think it's kind of evened out. We have less cautions now due to wrecks and mechanical failures, and they add a couple that are thrown by NASCAR. I don't have a problem with it. There weren't a lot of races that actually went 500 miles caution-free back in the day.
Still inside. Still there. Still inside.
Just riding the high side, trying to hold off Cluel early here.
Clear low.
And I wasn't able to.
Outside. You're clear.
Trying a crossover move. Let's see if it works.
Outside. Clear high. 31.7.
Sounds like it did not. Try to run that middle groove a little bit more. I think that'll be a little bit easier on the right front.
31.
Oh yeah,
4.9.
that 2007. That was that the one with where it was Jimmy Johnson and Carl Edwards, but they had to basically run the whole thing in stages because the tires couldn't last more than 20 laps. So NASCAR was just throwing competition yellows the whole race before the tires would blow. Yeah, that one was interesting. I mean, it made it an interesting race to watch, I guess, but that was a kind of a shame. I do want to see them figure out a package that works for Indy. Because, I mean, the 94 and 95 Brickyard 400s were awesome. But in recent years, that track has really not produced particularly good racing. Trying to keep the tires on it and trying to stay close this time, just making, kind of like you said, just drive perfect and make no mistakes. I haven't made big mistakes, it's those tiny mistakes that have been biting me. Get back to the throttle a little bit too early, miss my corner entry. Woohoo! Galgan slammed the door shut on Kluhl, and he did not like that. So I love about this series, we got some seriously hard-nosed racers here. Kyle Cameron's made it up through the pack. He'll be charging at me shortly. If I want to get a top 10, I'm going to have to work for it. Morton D, thank you for the biddies, much appreciated. Trying to not use my voodoo spells. I don't know any, man. Get one of their cars and, like, you know, stick a pin in one of the tires or something like that. Like the right front, make their right front fall off the way that mine's been doing. I should be catching them. They're racing each other really hard. That ought to bring me right to their rear bumper. Going at it like that.
32.005.
Track's fine. The track's actually pretty fun to drive. I'm just not very good at it. Been struggling all night. Struggled last night too, most of the night, and then was able to capitalize on some mistakes that others made late in the race. And some misfortune.
.956.
That's kind of my style, though. Be there at the end. Send it. That's right. That feels like I'm burning too much off on entry. I need to back my corner up a little bit better. They're starting to pull away from me just a hair. Terry224, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Welcome to the family.
32.238.
Kyle cameras closed in right on my bumper, not a surprise there.
32.35.
Galgan and Cluel side by side again. And now Cluel slides in front of Galgan. And Galgan tries to cross over back to the inside. That's it, boys. Keep racing side by side. Burn your stuff up.
0.264.
Let's see. We'll probably pit with about 30 to go.
32.296.
Stay hydrated bot checking me. You know, Stay Hydrated bot is so concerned with my health and well-being. I really appreciate that. It's just, it's kind, is what it is.
32.408.
Closing on these guys a little bit.
32.435.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. There really aren't enough people to, well, it only takes one or two to bring out a caution, but it does not seem like we're going to get one with this small of a field.
Working the bottom. Still inside. Clear.
Camera's closed right in on me.
32.587.
Try to hold them off. Track position means a ton here, so I'll keep them back there as long as I can. Continue trying to reel in Galgan, Cluel, and Eisenhower.
Inside. Still there.
Ah, Campbell just disconnected. That's not good for him.
Clear, clear, clear.
Gabriel Wood pitting early, it looks like.
32.701.
That's an aggressive short pit by Gabe Wood.
Inside. Clear.
Closing in on these three that are in front of me.
3, 6.
A little bit surprised that no one else bit when Gabe Wood pitted.
Staying hot.
Inside. Go inside. Leader pit road. Clear low if you need it.
Now the leader's to pit road. And it looks like I have done a better job of taking care of my tires than some of the rest of these guys this time. Missed my entry a little bit there.
Hit here. 86, 86, 7. 44, 40.
Everyone's pitting. I don't get it.
Pit road. Inside, inside. Right inside.
Josh, on the
32,
food list,
0.924. Clear. Good job. Nice and smooth, look. Good job. Nice and smooth.
That's a nice move, Kyle.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
I want to run to about 30 to go. Still too many laps to go to pit right now.
33.116.
Gary Sexton disconnected. Womp. I don't understand why they came in so early.
32.7.
I guess they do figure that track position's more important than tires, and they're trying an undercut strategy, but yeah, I don't know. It might be the right play. It may well be the right play.
Inside. Looks clear, clear, clear.
But with tires, you can usually pass. Sharpen. Yeah, that's Chad Canals, and that's not iRacing's tire model, though.
Inside. Clear low.
You can stay out.
Hitting this time.
I was thinking 101 or 102. I wanted to pit with 30 laps to go.
32.941. Hell dog, you making the moves out there.
Caution right now would be beautiful. It's true. I don't think we're going to get it.
Leader pit road.
But if we got it, it'd be great.
8.5. Doing good. Settle in nice and smooth.
Cameron went by me and he is flat gone. I'm going to pit this lap. Barely got it down to pit speed in time. So at least I got everything I could on pit entry. I just don't see a yellow coming out.
Go man, go, go man, go, go man, go.
Okay, there we go. Keep it under that yellow line. Now I get to be Superman for a little while.
Leader pit road.
I get to feel like Superman for the rest of the race. Go unlap myself, so I'm back on the lead lap rather than being the lucky dog. And Jeff Martin disconnected. Why? I don't understand all the disconnects. No, I got one more set. Everyone's got one more set. Except for the 18 who's got two, because he hasn't pitted yet. No cautions kind of takes the whole limited tire sets things right out of the equation. Yeah, he might have gotten a penalty and figured it wasn't worth it. He runs for points in the truck series, I think, so.
Plenty fast enough to stay in the top 10. You're doing good.
There we go, we're top 10.
And you, John. Go ahead, buddy.
Hey, thanks, Ray, man. Appreciate it.
Outside. Stand high.
So that's going to put me in 9th. When the 18 pits, I'll be 8th.
31.722.
I just want to follow the 88 through this whole run. If he's going to pick him up and knock him down, I want to be right on his tail doing the same thing. What's Clewell doing all the way back there? I think some people did make pit mistakes. I mean, I almost did. I was really close to speeding coming in. Yeah, no, I had a real good pit entry. I got everything I could on it.
31.914.
Keep losing a little bit of time to the 88 when I miss it.
31.996. 9, 6, 8.
Guys who short pitted might have called it right. We'll see.
Five, that's on my fault.
It's all good. Thanks for getting out of it. It's all good.
That was almost a big mess up there. So that's going to put us in 8th. Yeah, we got 21 laps to go.
0, 6, 8.
Kyle Cameron with a bit of a blink.
Say hi.
Outside. Looks clear, clear, clear. 32.156.
So we knew that the 18 was going to have to pit at some point. He just did. That puts us up to 8th. We got 20 laps to run those guys down and try to get a top 5 out of this deal.
32.183.
Good news is my tires are better than everyone in front of me. The bad news is got a lot of time to run down. Pretty sure I'm no chance at catching Cameron.
32.349.
Actually curious real quick, I want to check. Right front was at a 74 on that last run, so that was about the same. As the previous run. Woohoo! 19 and the 49 are going at it hard.
32.639.
If I was as fast as the 88, I'd be fine. But I'm not. I'm losing time to him.
32.535.
Thinking we probably don't actually want to caution, because I want to keep this advantage on the tires, and I just got to try to make that time up on the track and then use the tires to get around them. If we all have to pit and get fresh tires, my advantage goes away.
535.
And it brings the guys who are behind me back into it too. Taking it wrong. I think that low line, that lower exit off 4 is hurting me. Need to take a higher one. Miss Payette, well, good night to you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, that Goscal getting a little bit of time. It's 2.4 now to him. I don't think I'm closing the gap quite fast enough.
up, staying up.
Well, problem with staying out is my tires would be crazy terrible. I would just fall like a rock. And if there's another caution, then there would be a green-white checkered. Yeah, the middle line seems to be the best bet. Would be really good is if those two got to battling each other and slowed each other down, then I could try to gain on them that way. Got about 10 laps to go. Asking you shall receive. Galgan's caught him, so they're going to be fighting. Nine to go. Gap's 1.8 to Eisenhower, 1.6 to Galgan. And they're side by side off too. 1.3, 1.5 gap. Well, that lap I gained a bunch. 8 to go, the gap's 1.3, 1.5. If they keep racing, I've got a shot at maybe getting a couple spots here. Overdrove my entry into 3 a little bit. But there's no saving tires now. It's just burn up everything I've got. 7 to go now. One second to 6th place. Now it's 9/10. I am overdriving turn 1 there. 5 laps to go. Now it'll be 5 laps this coming by. 6 to go right now. Gained another couple tenths on both of them. If I catch them, I'm putting them 3 wide. You know it. Half a second to Galgan, 7/10 to Eisenhower.
7-9, 5 to go.
There we go. That's a solid line. Eisenhower, I don't think he actually hit the wall. I think that was netcode making it look like he hit the wall when he actually didn't. Galgan now has the advantage on Eisenhower.
9-6. Outside.
Jaron, what's going on, my man?
Still outside.
Trying to make the pass.
Still out there.
Couldn't get it that time, dang it. I needed that one.
33.
Yeah. I'll go high if I can. Low line didn't work that time. Let's try the high line.
Good go.
Right, Spike? I knew it. Spike's mantra.
33.09.
This car is bouncing around all over the place. Trying to size him up for a pass, either high or get a massive run coming off 4. Which is what we're going to have to do here. Last lap.
33.074. Still out there. You're outside if you want it.
Here we go. That worked. Wasn't able to get Galligan for 6th, but I got Eisenhower for 7th. I'll take it. Finished better than I was running all race.
Just so you guys are aware,
That was good. That was good.
took a dump with about 30 to go. Not sure why. But with David, John, Trey, you guys have good connections. Everybody else, you guys are bouncing around like a bunch of ping pong balls. So any of the contacts that happened there in the last 30 laps was net code. Most of it was anyways. So just keep one thing before you guys go post race and post anything in the group chat.
That was a fun race, guys. Will, nice win, man. Very nice win. Congrats to you.
Yeah, good win, Will. Good pass there on the last spot, John.
There.
Thanks, man. I think I had like 10 laps better tires than you guys. I was just trying to figure out how to do it. I need to get better here, clearly.
Yeah, I knew you were the last one first, so I knew we were way different. But I was holding strong there, but couldn't fit in your way there.
Hey, man, good racing.
Good
All right.
racing there, guys.
So let's see. It's 9:23 right now. We can do the incidents here. Chrome horn recap. Bet when all 7's good. It's funny. What a race. Not a single caution for an on-track incident all race. And it was just little minor contact throughout. You always bet win all? Nice. You and Eddie, who I haven't seen Eddie in a while, Eddie Smith. There's that contact that almost brought out a yellow between the 15 and the 49. That's the contact that wrinkled Gerald's front end. 44 in the 1. The 1 gets in the wall a little bit. First stage pit stops. 41 in the 60. Oh, man. That just took off on the 41. The only reason there wasn't a caution for that, I think, was because he was running at the back. 3 cars left on the lead lap and bottom split, Emperor. Yeah, so I think we've established that Kentucky is not my not my strongest track. That much is very clear. Oh, contact. There's Galgan and Clewell. Contact. Green flag, pit stops. There's the 56 going by the 86, and the 86 hits the wall. I don't know. I mean, I was slower. Should have lobbied to make them race Gateway each week. Yeah, seriously. And there's Will Davis celebrating. Pretty clean race, honestly. That was good stuff. I'll take 7th. That's just fine for me. That helps me in the points. Yeah, I was faster up top, but I mean, I don't know if you guys noticed, like, basically on the same tires, Kyle Kammer was 5 or 6 seconds faster on that final run. Later, Alec. So, you know, that one went a little bit quicker than expected, so I think we're going to do one more, and I think